Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you guys how I created this eye look using the new Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette. I'm doing things a little backwards. I actually planned on doing two eye looks and then this video and then another video, but time constraints happened, so I decided to do one look. I'm going to use the palette again in a get ready with me, so I have a feeling you're going to see the get ready with me before this video. So this is like a second look type of deal, but really it's the first one. I know, it's confusing and I apologize, but if you're wondering what my thoughts are on the palette, make sure you check out the get ready with me. That will be when I have used it more than once, and I'll be able to tell you guys how I feel. And I can tell you just like straight out the gate, my first impressions, they are a good one. But if you would like to see how I created this eye look using this beautiful, beautiful palette, just let me show it to you really quickly. The warms and these teals and actually a few purple tones that, just judging by the pictures I saw online, I wasn't anticipating. I guess they looked a little bit more gray than the purple undertone that is actually in them. But anywho, I'm going to hush now and I'm going to go ahead and get straight into this eye look. Sonia G Blender Pro, first going in with the shade Nudie. I'm going to take this shade all in my crease, back and forth windshield wiper motions first, and circular motions to start blending upward. Adding in just a bit more and bringing it up just a little bit higher. Next up, I'm going to go in with the Sonia G Crease 2, and I'm going to take the shade Ghost Town. I'm going to use this to add some depth to the crease. Again, back and forth windshield wiper motions. And circular motions, blending upward. Not as high as we took the last shade. Bristles Beauty EO2RL. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Tex. I'm placing this on the outer half of the lid. First tapping it into place to get it right to where I want it, nice and pigmented. And then I'll start to blend it up into the crease when I have less product on my brush. Going in light circular motions. I want to bring this shade upward, but not too far. I want to make sure it's peeking out on this outer corner once I place the other shades over the lid. Wrestler on a Builder Pro from Sonia G. I'm going to start packing this on the lid. I'm using this dry and then start moving it and tapping it over that last teal shade. I'm also kind of pushing it upward because I don't want it to be a harsh line in my crease. Going back in with that Bristles Beauty brush, no additional product. Just want to make sure that the shimmer and the matte merge nicely. I'm going to take a little bit more of Ghost Town on an old number 20 brush from Chanel. And I do mean a tiny bit. I'm just going right around the edges to soften that teal. Standoff on a Mario E5. I'm going to lightly highlight the brow arch. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Whiskey on a 03 from REPHR. And I am going to drag this all along the lower lash line. I'm also going to take that same brush in the same shade and take that right along the top lash line. Esum T09 going in with the shade Bud. I'm going to start placing that on the lower portion of the inner part of the lash line and dragging it out. We've got to build this shade up just a little bit. Esum V09, and now I'm going to go in with Hold'em. I'm going to apply this to the inner corner. I'm going to drag it slightly upward. Again, building the shade a little bit. And then lastly, I'm taking just a tiny bit of standoff back on the Mario E5, popping that on the inner corner more towards the nose. And then I'm going to go add on inner rim liner and mascara. I finished off with Milk Boss liner on my top inner rim. I used my Bite Beauty mascara to finish everything off. And then that's it. That is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already, and I will see all of you in my next video. Bye, guys.